I'm on TAD, wasn't expecting to make a video. I pre-filmed a lot of stuff, but this is a story I have to talk about. We'll drink to that. What is up, guys? You're tuning in to Nikki MGTV for another video. As always, you can hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, or down in the comments below. But as always, let's jump right into the topic, where I'm at. Living in the boonies right here. Great times. If you guys don't see, you have a nice lock on the door there, invisible lock. So we are safe and sound. We have the finest Egyptian cotton, 500 count here. The oak made bed here with full, I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's to stabilize something. Actually, no, it's for bunk beds. So yeah, if you want room for activities, tons of closet space here. The AC does work. It's very cold. That invisible lock I was telling you about really does wonders. This is our office space / filming area. Changed just because I'm on TAD out here to do some work. But anyway, we're in Okie. If you're out here, say what's up. People have been sending me photos of this kid that has tried to escape boot camp. Now, we've all heard stories about this. We've all talked about someone that we've known that disappeared from boot camp. But realistically, no one has ever captured the person escaping. So I'm going to show a few photos right here that you can check out. And you can see this guy, he's in P-Days, still has his Smurf uniform on, which when you first arrive, you're going to get the PT gear and that's it. You don't really wear the official uniform yet. So obviously this guy is in boot camp. It's snowing outside Chicago. It's cold. Now, my question is, what made you think running out in Chicago is going to be a smart idea wearing the Smurf outfit? I don't know, because it's honestly probably like 10 to 20 degrees right now, and wind chill and everything else off the Great Lakes is very cold. Get to the fact of this entire thing, and I was talking with my buddy here about it because he's been in longer than I have, and we're like, boot camp's not that hard. It really isn't. To be honest with you guys, I'm not saying you want to just quit, just walk in there and say, I don't want to do this, but realistically, if you don't want to do it, it can't really force you to. If you're, not trying to comply or not trying to train, or you fail to train, obviously they can kick you out and administratively separate you. It's a big waste of your time, your money, your everything. So that's not the ideal situation that you should be going to boot camp looking for. And if anyone here, a lot of people still watch the videos that have been separated before from boot camp, and they always give their horror story of it is a big mess trying to leave boot camp, because a lot of people end up leaving after their division has already graduated. So the fastest way out of boot camp is to graduate, truly. Some people do separate maybe a little bit more on time, but honestly, once you're off the pipeline of the training, you're not the priority for the command. Even though their priority is to get you out of the military, to save money, obviously, and not pay you to sit around, but you doing nothing isn't beneficial for the military, so they're not going to put too much effort into you. So you might as well just stay on the pipeline, pass. If you do feel like quitting, that is very normal for a lot of people. I don't want you to think that like you getting there, staying up for 36 hours or however long it is, and think that that's going to be a easy walk in the park. If you guys want to try and stay up 48 hours, go for it. But you got to imagine you're not doing stuff you want to do. You're just walking around, changing your clothes, eating, you're marching to or from wherever you're at, and you're learning how to make your bed, all these very basic things when you first start out. So it is normal to have that fear. So just do not channel it in this way of thinking that you're going to escape. Obviously, this kid is going to still face administrative separation. He's obviously probably not fully sane if he thought he was going to get away with this. Either way, once you do your first day, your check-in, your processing, you are tracking. They have rosters of everyone that's there, that's checked in, that arrives. So if you don't go to boot camp, that's probably a better idea than you showing up and doing what this guy did, because that way it's like you didn't waste your time as far as staying on the bus and going. But honestly, just go with the intention to pass. If you're nervous or scared and you back out, just back out while you're already at home, because there's no point flying to Chicago and getting in this situation. But I hope that this doesn't, I don't know how to say this. I hope this doesn't scare many of you, but I hope it motivates you guys to realize this is a very dumb idea to do. Where you guys, I think I could vouch for a lot of people that would say boot camp is about willpower. If you're willing to just put up with the BS of doing every exercise they ask you to do, staying up, having to stand certain watches, very attention to detail, minute tasks. It's not hard work. It's easy work. It's just a multitude of all these things that you have to remember and trust you, because once you leave that idea of boot camp and those principles, they apply other places. Like whether you work in medical fields or you work on aircraft carriers or whatever else, you need to have those attention to detail factors. So it's going to be stressful, but the first days, they're not going to make you work out because you're not medically cleared. They're just going to yell at you. Once you're medically cleared, then they can start doing the PT stuff. So that's when the suckiness kind of amplifies. And then the first 3 weeks are kind of where you're going to figure everything out. And then by the 4th to 5th week is finally when you start coming together. So I hope that this encourages some of you guys to, just stick this through, go through it. It's okay to be nervous, but it's not anything that you can't handle. These people don't have anything personally against you. They don't even know you, so if they're yelling at you, just realize it's their job. So just take that in mind and realize it's a role that they play. So it's not really who they are as a person. But whatever, if you guys have questions, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram, Snapchat, or down in the comments below. I love you guys. See you guys next time.